It's a flyweight affair at the Apex. Dan Tom here with MMA Junkie to help you break down the main event for UFC Vegas 69 between Jessica Andrade and Erin Blanchfield. Blanchfield's on a 4-fight UFC winning streak, 7-fight winning streak overall. She was originally slated to face Talia Santos, but on 7 days' notice, outsteps Santos, insteps Andrade, who is riding a 3-fight winning streak across 2 divisions. She aims to be at strawweight, but for now, she will stay at flyweight because, as we know with the UFC schedule, the show must go on. At the time of this video, the odds makers and public are siding with the UFC vet in the neighborhood of minus 155 for Andrade, and your comeback on the underdog is plus 135 for Blanchfield. Now, this spread or who is favored doesn't necessarily surprise me. Although I myself am tentative to favor short notice fighters, we've seen a lot of success come about that lately, whether it was Bruno Fajeda over RoboCop, or even Sean Strickland to kick off the year, stepping in last minute against Imavov. It all depends on the fighter. Andrade doesn't have to necessarily cut a ton of weight for this division. She is not one to get tired nor be controlled. These are all things that bode well for this spot, and particularly against a fighter like Blanchfield. But that is kind of the X factor, is how is Andrade coming into this one. As far as Blanchfield goes, boy, do I wish the UFC matchmakers booked lighter weight fighters, both men and women, more on main cards than they're almost fetish at this point by stuffing it with middleweights, heavyweights, light heavyweights. No offense, boys. It's just the fact that when we finally do get title contenders or contenders with interest in these lighter weight divisions, both men and women, they are buried on the prelims, so much so that we don't really get to see them until they're thrown in spots such as these. And there's a lot to like about Blanchfield. She's technical everywhere. Good frames off the clinch, ever improved in striking, and of course, high percentage positional choices, chains and sequences very well off singles. There's a ton. Go check out my breakdown. Unfortunately, in short, I think that Andrade could be a very tough stylistic matchup. So for that reason, I'm actually going to go with a first round KO, which sounds very disrespectful, but I just believe that Andrade is going to have to get it done early. She will have a speed and potent countering ability in this fight. We've seen Blanchfield get countered by Aldridge, who she self-admittedly struggled with in the clinch. I think an athlete like Andrade will be a real tall test. We'll see. Really like Blanchfield, hoping the best for her. Check out Pathways to Victory for her as well as Andrade and my in-depth breakdown at MMAJunkie.com, where you can find results this weekend.